Yeah, Salakia, man. This keep cutting me off, but I'm gonna go on and finish this up. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. All right, said his brutal persecution drove the Jewish people to rebel, led by Judas Maccabees. The Jewish resistance successfully overthrew Seleucus' control in Judah, cleansed the temple, and established the Hanukkah celebration to commemorate the rededication. All right. So, you know, my the point I want to make is that, hey, like I said, it's gonna be another rebellion. All right. It's gonna be another rebellion, great rebellion. All right. Mm. Okay, yeah. When you read it right here, and I ain't gotta really read all of this. Right here it says the Seleucids eventually relented and unbanned Judaism, but the more radical, Maccabees, not content with merely reestablishing Jewish practices under Seleucid rule. So they wanted to be fully, because that's what the whole fight was about, independence. All right, they wanted to be set free, be free from Seleucid rule, from the Seleucid rule. All right, and that's the same spirit we got today, man. But my thing is that, hey, just like Jake rebelled against the ancient, the Seleucid Empire. All right, if Jake, the Lord gonna put the spirit on Jake again to rebel against Esau. All right, because those Greeks, those are Edomites. All right. Matter of fact, when you go to let's get Genesis chapter 49. Genesis chapter 49 and 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Right, Judah is gonna be the head tribe, or is, Judah is on the top. He said, thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Because they're going to be on the top. That's what that means. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah's going to be the head tribe. And you have the other tribes beneath them. All right, so it says, Judah is a lion's whelp. Right? It's like it. Okay, Salakia. Yeah, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. Right, because, you don't see Jake terrorizing the enemy right now. You don't see Jake, you know, that they're well, how does scripture go? They love their oppressors. All right, they have fallen in love with their oppressors, man. You know, you got Jake trying to save Esau. All, you know, Jake then got weak. All right, but that's gonna change. It says, "From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, as a old lion." Right? You see that? It said, "Who?" Right? You see that? That's where Jake at now. But then look what it said. It said, "Who shall rouse him up?" Who? Cause Jake gon' hey, Jake finna, man. The tribe, man, they finna terrorize these people, man. You know, because and like I said, that's the spirit the Lord gonna put on them. You know, once again, because we are, it's always bound for Israel to rebel because we are a rebellious nation. You know, it said, "Who shall rouse him up?" You know, and the answer to that is Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know, so it's gonna be another revolt. All right, another revolt, great revolt against this empire. All right, this current empire. And we're gonna go just like, the Maccabees. They cleansed the temple. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're gonna cleanse our land. All right, we're gonna cleanse our land from the filth, from their filth. All right. But yeah, Lord, when it was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.